I'm at least convinced that simplicity and ease of use are really, they're not just the important thing online, they are the only thing.
They focus too much on the technology and not enough on the customer. This is particularly true now that Web 2.0 has become trendy.
Nobody gives a crap about your product.
This week we hand our e-commerce experts the ultimate test. Create the perfect sales website so that any of our viewers can quickly kickstart their sales. You see, in the past year we've spoken to the world's top e-commerce experts and they've been very clear on the 3 things you need to do.
Advice that would apply to anyone, whether you're selling to huge companies or to consumers, is to really just simplify your website. I think a lot of us come into the online world from a traditional background. We want things to be beautiful. We want things to be exciting, especially if we have a compelling brand. We want that to be sort of shown through the website. But the more research we do, the more I'm at least convinced that simplicity and ease of use are really, they're not just the important thing online, they are the only thing.
In my experience, most companies get 3 major things wrong with their website. Firstly, they focus too much on the technology and not enough on the customer. This is particularly true now that Web 2.0 has become trendy. Secondly, they don't design their site from the customer's perspective. They design it from an internal perspective. This means that their website looks like an org chart, which is not helpful to customers.
A fundamental thing that people do is they talk about their products. It's this egocentric approach that people care about your products. They don't. Nobody gives a crap about your products. What they care about is they care about their own problems. And they care about finding answers to their own problems.
And lastly, they don't focus on nailing the basics first, on communicating the value proposition, on helping customers find the product, on helping customers make a purchase decision, etc. And nailing these basics first and foremost is critical.
The thing that's still really surprising is that despite the growth of great new technologies like eyeball tracking, so you can tell exactly what's working with your site owners are still making the same old mistakes.
Well, it's interesting because over the years we've done a lot of eye tracking research, and what you do there is you bring people into a lab and you have them interact with emails and websites and so forth. And in the course of it, you use a system that tracks the movement of their retina. And I know this sounds terribly George Orwell, but it's very non-invasive. People just interact with a computer screen as they normally would. And what that shows us is how human attention moves through a page, and it's fascinating stuff. And when it comes to copy, we've learned that people engage with copy in 2 different ways. If it's product copy, if they're looking at it through sort of their commercial lens, they will absolutely pay attention to, they won't pay attention to headlines. They'll skip over headlines very often. They'll go right for the bullet points because we've trained ourselves both as the designers of pages and the viewers of pages that those bullet points are going to have the key few pieces of information we need in those few seconds that we give a web page to figure out if we're in the right place or not.
People are used to, in traditional brick and mortar business, not being able to redesign their store every day or redesign their offers. And e-commerce provides the ability to measure and tweak every part of your business. Meg Whitman's got a saying that you can't manage what you can't measure. She's CEO of eBay, and that holds true in e-commerce.
One of my favorite testing examples is we were working with Dell at the time. And many of you have gone through the Dell configurator and you haven't even noticed 3 little words that were on the page. At one point, it used to say the words "learn more" against all the different options within the configurators. Basically, all they did was change the words to "help me choose," which is what fits much better within that point of the buying process. And I can't tell you the actual impact, but it was definitely in the millions of dollars for 3 little words.
Over the coming weeks, our experts will jump on major hosting platforms to design the perfect sales site make over existing sites to show you how to increase your sales, and create proven page templates to help you improve performance.
This is like having the world's top e-commerce experts working on your website.
Why not join the $1 Million Team right now and see how much money you can make?